But at the time, it was just like really scary. Like my friends didn't know. I told my friends eventually, but even then, it was just kind of like every time I would tell somebody, it would be kind of like, I don't know, I'd be like shaking and just kind of, yeah, it would be weird, and like they wouldn't know what to say.
This year's theme for World AIDS Day is Remember and Commit. Now, our youth represents a growing share of people living with HIV. Every day, we lose longtime survivors of this epidemic. Because of this, we must all commit to remembrance as an intergenerational responsibility. That's why Kai and Christina met. They are two people living with HIV who decided to share their stories with each other as a commitment to remembrance.
I'm glad that we are celebrating World AIDS Day. It's something that happens every year. But what are you doing after that? Like, what are you doing for that full year? Like, how active are you in the community during that full year?
I didn't really know much about HIV before my diagnosis, which was like more than 3 years ago. But before that, I mean, like, I'd been in community with queer people who had so I had like a little bit of the stigma lessened to the point where I knew that it was a manageable condition at this point in time. I still have not told them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not like really.
So you coming out of the closet?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like I'm not really afraid of them finding out. I don't know, like I had to go through a lot of therapy to get to this point, obviously.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of something that I don't really feel the need to really tell them. Like I feel like having built support systems of people who are a little bit more educated on it and who I feel like would be a little less frantic about it all the time, I feel like it's kind of more healthy for me. And I think even if they did find out at this point, I'm far enough like into adulthood where it wouldn't be such a big thing.
And I just became really good friends. Didn't know what he was going through then, but then I was like, our relationship, I need to let him know. And the one thing he told me was, that has nothing to do with who you are. But you think I was gonna stop talking to you because you told me that? That's stupid. I would never do that. And so that stuck with me. Like, you can tell people that love you and care about you, what's going on with you, and they're not gonna change how they feel. But we don't have to do HIV by ourselves either. And so that's just where we are right now. And for you to come, and you know people are gonna watch this, that's awesome.